When it rains, we are reminded of how we are connected to everything that is, to all of life. Rain falls equally upon all outdoor surfaces, and it also drains into common bodies of water. Rain that collects here in Harrisburg will drain out to the Susquehanna River, and from there in turn, it will drain out to the Chesapeake Bay. I was recently visiting the Chesapeake Bay and saw a map of all the watershed area, meaning the areas whose water and excess water runoff will drain into the Chesapeake Bay, running as far west as Virginia and West Virginia, running north into Pennsylvania and even New Jersey, a massive area whose water all runs off and collects into the Chesapeake Bay. And this is a beautiful interconnected system which shows how dependent every ecosystem is upon another, and also begs of us to take responsibility for that interconnectedness, to think about how pollution that may happen here in Harrisburg can affect the Susquehanna River and then in turn affect the Chesapeake Bay and its fish and beautiful birds and whole ecosystem. Water also makes us think about the power to give life and also cause destruction. In patterns of drought and then heavy rain, which we've been seeing a lot of this summer, we might see during drought the withering and the dying of some of our plants. Heavy rain can also cause the washing away of those plants, but then appropriate amounts of rain can cause plants to flourish and become green and give life. The second day of creation in the story of creation in Genesis is all about water, the separation of the sky from the waters that are here on earth. And only from there can land come forth on the third day. Land can only come forth after water systems are in place. So water is a life-giving force, but also a possible force of destruction. The lack of it causes fires, as we are seeing in Canada and in the past in California, and too much of it can cause destruction as well, with flooding like we see now in Ukraine as the dam has broken, and in the past in hurricanes as well. And so we think about the power of water and the interconnectedness that water reminds us of, and we must think about our responsibility to nurture the earth, to care for it through water, and to care for water systems that will in turn nourish the plants and nourish us. Shabbat Shalom.